So I just had a message from Megan Schramm and Scott Zeron saying that Tai went on trained, give me a second, how did he put it through her? He said she couldn't have trained any better, is the way it was said to me. Couldn't have possibly trained any better. It's weird. I just went by his father, Rick Zeron, 2 seconds ago. So that's a good thing. I'm really happy to hear that the filly trained really, really well. I'm at Mohawk now. We get some horses to school. So let me be as clear as I can. Yes, the filly raced 3 poor races. We know exactly why, or the obvious choice of why is quite simple. She had an airway issue that she was trying to work through. Now, I'm gonna turn right here. Now, how easy was that to work through? How easy is it to mitigate that, fix that, alleviate the symptoms? It's different for every horse. It's very subjective. I didn't see the scope. I can only talk to the veterinarian, hear what they say about it, and then further to that, I can only hear and talk to Scott and Megan about how the filly is now. Now, we know she trained good today. Does that mean she'll race good? I don't know. I would hope so. I'm hopeful, but we'll see. I gave Megan 3 avenues. First one was a Stallion Series, which I was kind of hoping for. The second one was the Sire Stakes, which that's a tough hill to climb right now, especially off her current form. And the third one is Simply Send Her Home. And I told her, I said, no reflection on your work. You and Scott have done a great job with the colt, and then with the filly. You can only do the best you can do. I know Scott told me the other day, he said, listen, I know how she feels, and I saw her races from before. She's a Sire Stake filly. I said, I get that, but don't feel any pressure to put her in the Sire Stakes just because. You can put her in the Stallion Series and pound them if you want. If you think she's that good, she should jog in the Stallion Series. And, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Very good. So I'll leave that up to them. And I guess the easiest way for me to put that is we have to trust the people we're in business with, right? We get through a lot of trouble finding the right person. I stay up late at night some nights trying to figure out where each horse is going to go. It wasn't just, oh, fine, just send her to Scott. No. You know, I wanted Scott to drive the horse. Megan and Scott train the horses together, much like Amy and I do. And I wanted to make sure that she was in good hands. Somebody that would care for her, take care of her issues, you know, work on her weaknesses, and that's exactly what's taking place. So I'm inclined to simply, I'm not going to push it and say, you will put her in here. No, I'm not going to do that. Scott's a world-class driver. If they decide that they want to race the horse in the Sire Stakes, then that's where we're going to race her. And after the race, we'll make a decision then. If she doesn't race good, we'll bring her home. We'll take a serious look at her throat. And keep in mind, you know, I know she went in 53 here. There's now more a 2, now more a 3. It's not Sire Stakes. It's not stake races. It's not Pennsylvania. It's Ontario. And those classes will be there when she gets home. Unfortunately, because she made very little money, she will fit the same class. So there's classes here for her, and there's stake races later on. There's still lots of stake racing for Taiwan. And for the people that are getting down in the dumps because they didn't see her go to Pennsylvania and be bionic, that happens. That's horse racing. I keep telling everybody, it's awesome to have nice horses, but until you know how good everybody else's are, it really doesn't matter. So as I say that, we're here now. I'm going to school 5 horses. Grace is going to school today, but we also have More Than You Know. Sir Strong, Landing Pad, Landing Strip. So we're going to try and get those guys squared up and ready to go for their 2022 campaign. But for now, happy with the news I heard from Scott that Tai went on trained like a monster. I'll have the scope. I'll have the scoping findings today for you also, but I suspect they're good. The way she trained, the way that Scott said she trained. So optimism across the board for now. And until she races, it will remain that way. So with that, I don't know where she's going to enter. I don't want to hear people say she shouldn't be in the grassroots or she shouldn't be in the gold. That will be a Megan and Scott decision. I'm happy to rely on their professional opinion when it comes to this. And we'll see how she races. It's horse racing. That's why we race them. Take care, everybody.